Hi you guys, I'm back to talk about prom because prom is right around the corner and I am so excited for prom. It's just like the craziest thing. You dress up, you get your makeup done, you get your hair done, nails done, everything's done, and you just look good, and it's just a really good feeling. And I want to help you guys out who are planning for prom or for next year, this year, whenever you're going. You need to plan ahead because waiting till the last minute is not a good thing. Trust me, last year I waited till the last minute and I was stressing like crazy. So if you already know who your date is and you already know what color you want, then start searching for your dress ASAP, because finding the perfect prom dress is kind of stressful. It's kind of hard, but you know, if you know what kind of dress you want, then go out there and look for it. Maybe take your date with you so he could find, you know, the right color for his tie or his suit or whatever kind of color you guys are going for. And if you don't already have a date, then you can either continue to look for a date, you know, tell everybody, you know, I kind of need a date, or you can go single. And I know going single to prom is like, it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to go to prom alone. But if you don't have a date, then just go with your girlfriends. But if all of your girlfriends have dates, then, you know, you can kind of see where you're like the ugly duckling. But, I mean, if you want to go single, then go single, because going to prom is important no matter what. Don't miss out on prom because you don't have a date, because in all honesty, you really only need a date to take the couple's pictures and maybe to slow dance with and maybe to go on a limo with and, you know, just take a whole bunch of pictures. Other than that, you and your date aren't really, you know, kind of like together the whole time. Everybody's like dancing around, having fun, doing their own thing. So if you don't have a date, don't kind of cry about it. Just try to find a date, and in the end, if you can't find one, then go alone and have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. And also, if you're planning on getting a limo or a bus, a party bus, you know, right, then I suggest that you guys find someone that already has a party bus and already has a limo and pay to get a seat on their limo, and do this in advance, because you don't want to wait the week before and all of a sudden you don't have a ride to prom, because that is going to be upsetting after you already paid for everything to get done and paid for your ticket and everything. And if you're getting your own party bus to have other people pay you to get on, make sure you get that in advance. Tell them the cost. Don't change the cost after you already told them a price, because that just really creates chaos. If somebody made a spot on your bus, let them have that spot. Don't try to change it and say, oh, but I really want this person. And once it becomes full, it becomes full. Also, you really want to, how should I say, have an eating spot. Have an eating spot before prom, and then have an eating spot after prom. And before you go to prom, it could be dinner, or it could be like a picnic or a barbecue. Just something to kind of all meet up at, so you guys aren't meeting up at random times, random places and everything, and kind of just talk and stuff, or listen to music, take pictures, eat, whatever you're going to do. Get on the limo or the party bus and then go to prom. After prom, there's always after parties. You know there's always after parties. So you got to make sure you have a place to kind of drop everybody off at, you know, where you guys get out of the limo, because everyone's going to do their own thing after prom. You guys could either all go out to eat at Denny's or IHOP or whatever kind of place you guys have, and then go to an after party. If you don't want to go to an after party, then go home, like really. So I don't really know what else to say about after parties, because I mean, it's an after party, a kickback, go to a hotel room, go to somebody's house, go do whatever you want to do, because after prom, everybody's still like kind of crazy. Nobody's really tired. Like, I don't know. Prom is just fun. And my prom is juniors and seniors. So it's juniors and seniors together, not separately, just one big old prom with juniors and seniors. I suggest, when you're getting ready for prom, I suggest getting your nails done the night before prom, and I think you should get your hair done and your makeup done the day of prom, because getting your hair done, your makeup done, and your nails and stuff done, it kind of becomes a little too much for in one day, because, you know, at the hair salon, you know, it's a hair salon, there's talking, there's gossiping, there's, you know, that's a long time to be in the hair salon. And then when you're getting your makeup done, everyone's going to be getting their makeup done. So it's really important that you make a appointment, or you make sure that you go early enough to where you don't have to wait in line or something, because everyone's getting their makeup done. But if like your mom or your auntie, your grandma, or somebody else is doing your makeup, then that's okay too. But make sure they know in advance too. You don't just bring it up on them like, hey, I'm going to prom, can you do my makeup? And they're like, no. You know, so make sure everything is in place, on time, and everything. You don't want to be late for prom, or you don't want, you know, limo driver to get lost or something, or be stuck in traffic, and just have a good time. You know, whether your prom is in your gym, or whether your prom is somewhere extravagant out in the city somewhere or something like that, you really just want to make sure that everything is together. And prom is really just like the best experience ever. Make sure you get pictures and everything like that, because prom is like, well, for me it's a two-time thing, but for some people it's a one-time thing. So make sure you just take pictures, okay? And your shoes. Oh, your shoes. Your feet are going to be killing you, because if you don't have comfortable shoes, you are not going to want to dance. And if you don't want to dance, you're going to be boring, and nobody wants to hang around a boring person. So you can do a couple of things. You can get your nice high heel shoes, you know, take pictures and look cute and with all your friends and stuff. And then bring some flats, maybe in like a little, well, you don't want to carry your flats all the time. Depending on how big your clutch is, you can bring some nice flats and then just switch your shoes so to where you're dancing in flats. Now, some people at prom last year, a lot of people at prom last year took their heels off, put them in chairs, and there was just a pile of heels just sitting in these chairs or whatever, and everybody was dancing barefoot. Now, I think that's a little nasty, because people's feet is just nasty. But I mean, in the moment when you're having a good time and stuff, and you just gotta take off your shoes and just dance, you know, it's kind of okay. But if you're like really like, no, I'm not taking off my shoes, then I suggest that you take off your shoes and get some flats and put some flats on and be comfortable, or just buy some high heel shoes that are comfortable. Because me, I didn't take my high heels off not once, because they were kind of killing me, but at the same time they're comfortable enough for me to continue to dance. Now, it all depends on how you dance as well, because if you're out here like, okay, so if you're dancing, you know, like, woo, yeah, I'm dancing, and you're just like dancing by yourself, you know, I don't know, right? And then your feet might not hurt. But if you're twerking, if your school is like real like a twerk fest, it's kind of different. You got to take off your heels, because you cannot, unless you're a professional, you cannot like do all of that in your heels. And even your dress too, make sure, depending on how you dance, make sure your dress is kind of like appropriate for when you twerk. Because if you're about to twerk, don't buy, you know, like a big old poofy Cinderella dress, you know, like how you gonna twerk in that, you know? So kind of think about how you guys dance, and just think about what kind of dancing you're gonna do, and think about how much walking you're gonna have to do. Like, some people buy Cinderella dresses that looks really cute, and they don't mind holding it up and having to walk. I thought that was really cute. My friend had that last year. But if you gotta do a lot of walking, or a lot of just stuff, or you're trying to get inside like the bathroom and you can't get in the bathroom because your dress is so poofy or so long or just whatever, then you kind of need to think about that, because that affects how your prom night is going to go. And I also recommend in your clutch bringing your makeup, not your whole makeup kit. Do not bring your whole makeup kit. Just bring the little essentials, you know, mascara, your lip gloss, your phone. Make sure you have your phone at all times, because even though it's prom, people still steal, people still take things, lose things, drop things, break things. So make sure you have your phone. Me, I had my phone in my hand the whole time. That's how I always am when I go to parties, clubs, kickbacks, whatever. My phone's always in my hand, never in my pocket. Sometimes I put it in like the bosom area of my dress, or, you know, something like that. But you really want to have your phone in case something happens. You got to call someone. And your camera. You really need your camera, because like, let's say you don't want to use your phone because you need your battery. You need your battery in your phone. You can't take pictures on it all the time because it'll die. So make sure you bring just a small little camera, or just something to take pictures with. And let's see, for the ride there, I should just bringing snacks on the limo. I kind of forgot like what kind of food you're allowed to bring like on a limo, because I know limo has like soda and stuff for you depending on, you know, the limo service. Sometimes they have an ice chest and a little glassware and sodas and stuff for you to drink depending on if you're 21 and up or 21 and under. And the party bus, I'm not really sure because I've never been on a party bus, so I don't know. But I hope these tips helped you guys, because I really wish I knew these tips before I went to prom last year, and I just thought it would be great if I shared, you know, some advice for you guys, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful prom. Comment below if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, and if you guys have a video response to your guys' prom advice, I would really, really, really love to watch them. Thank you for watching.